Well, Bill Ryerson is the president of the Population Media Center. He joins us from Vermont in the United States. Welcome to you, Bill Ryerson. First of all, why is the population still increasing at such a high rate in Africa compared to, say, other parts of the world?
The primary driver is high desired family size and low use of contraception, and those two are closely related to each other.
Tell us what you mean by high desire family size.
Well, to use Nigeria as an example, the actual fertility rate is 5.5. That's the average number of children born to a woman during her reproductive years. But in the demographic and health surveys, when a woman is asked how many children she thinks is ideal, it is over 7, and men say over 9. So there's a very strong drive to have more children, and wanting more children is one of the key reasons given for non-use of family planning.
Right, and the desire to have a high number of children is still the belief that a large family is necessary for survival.
Yes, indeed, for all of human history, a large family was a good idea because most children died on the way to adulthood. But since World War II, fertility rates have stayed high in many African countries, while infant and child mortality has dropped precipitously because of public health measures and vaccination programs. So, for example, in Nigeria, about 7% of infants and children die now compared to much higher percentages before World War II.
Right, so if it doesn't help survival, what is the effect of high birth rates on, say, economic circumstances of a family and the environment?
It's a major driver of both poverty and deforestation, loss of biodiversity. And indeed, when you look at the flip side of the coin, every country that's gone from developing status to developed status since World War II started with reducing fertility rate. That allowed people to save a little money at the end of the month that they weren't spending on food, housing, and clothing for children. And that led to capital formation, allowing businesses to borrow and expand. And that led to increasing demand for workers and increasing wages, moving people into the middle class. And we've seen that through all the Asian tigers over the years.
Bill Ryerson, I'm afraid we're out of time. Thank you very much. Very interesting to talk to you. President of the Population Media Center, joining us from Vermont.